But a key baseball season is about to end in, I don't know, roughly 7 to 10 days. The College World Series. Now, here's what we like. We know, Ben, in a championship round, we're at least going to get more than 4 games in the College World Series, unlike we're getting in the NBA Finals, unlike we're getting in the NHL. Right. And that all starts today, a doubleheader. So before we get to the games itself, let's just let the people in, Ben, on what's going on and what's at stake right now. You take a look at the College World Series odds. Tennessee, Texas A&M, Kentucky, North Carolina, Florida State, Virginia, Florida, and NC State will battle for it all. And by the way, shout out some of those conferences doing some real damage here. They're not getting any across the board. Like, hey, it's a lot of parity out here. Certain conferences certainly dominating here. But tell the people again how this tournament plays out, how long it lasts, and also what it takes to win the College World Series.
The ACC SEC Challenge. 4 schools out of the Southeastern Conference, 4 schools out of the Atlantic Coast Conference will duel this weekend and beyond. We run for about a week and a half in Omaha, Nebraska, with the first 2 games starting today. There are 2 brackets, 4 teams on each side of the bracket, and it's a double elimination format. So you can either play from the winner's bracket and continue to march toward a CWS final series, or you lose a game and you try to stay alive out of the loser's bracket on either side. The 2 champions of each bracket, of course, then face off in the CWS finals, which is a best-of-3 series. So as we look at the odds, some trends to know. Tennessee, the number 1 national seed, who was tested by Evansville in the Knoxville Super Regional, but did reach Omaha, the Omaha 8 as they are known, in the Men's College World Series, is the favorite. The Vols in action on this opening Friday at the CWS, plus 260. But Donnie, as we have shared, the seeding format of the national seeds, the top 16, entered the NCAA baseball tournament back in 1999. In the opening year, the number 1 national seed back in 99, Miami, was the national champion. Since that point, a number 1 national seed has never won the Men's College World Series and the national title. Tony Vitello and his Volunteers hoping to change that. A&M plus 350, second best price, but Kentucky is the number 2 national seed at plus 470. UNC has been saved by Vance Honeycutt time and again in Chapel Hill through the regional and super regional round. They are here. In fact, they got past LSU in that winner-take-all Game 7 in the regionals. LSU, the reigning national champs, not in Omaha, but it is a stacked, and I mean stacked field. 7 of the 8 schools, Donnie, were 7 of the 12 top national seeds, and Florida is the only non-national seed into the College World Series in Omaha. But the Gators were the preseason number 2 team in the country and played in the National Championship Series, that CWS Finals, a year ago. So obviously the talent led by Jack Caglianone is there.
Double header today, 1 at 2 o'clock, 1 at 7 o'clock Eastern. The first one is an ACC showdown. It's the Cavaliers and the Tar Heels, a minus 125 favorite here for the Heels. And game number 2 is the Seminoles and the Volunteers, a minus 170 price here for the Volunteers. What might we be seeing on the diamond today, Ben?
So there's going to be some really great action. And one thing we should know, the regional round, super regional round, played at on-site campus locations throughout the first 2 weekends of the NCAA tournament. This, of course, at Charles Schwab Field in downtown Omaha. That has the dimensions that more closely mirror a major league ballpark than what you might see around the country in college baseball. And you will look at totals that are very large. There is not really going to be many college baseball games that feature a single-digit total, less than 10, maybe when we get to the CWS finals or some elimination games if the pitching matchup is good, but most in double digits. But I'm going to fade the idea that we see offense because of the dimensions of Charles Schwab Field. I like the under in the first game between UVA and UNC.
How about this? This weekend's action as well, Ben. Wolfpack, Wildcats, Gators, and the Aggies. Monster, the biggest favorite right now in the FanDuel Sportsbook is the Aggies at a minus 205 price. So any thoughts or insights on any of the weekend contests outside of Friday?
Yeah, Kentucky's a really solid ball club. I think their third best price of plus 470 does have some value. Their first appearance in the Men's College World Series. Florida, again, stacking up on paper, is not as good as Texas A&M. But they have all the talent in the world. And Jack Caglianone is a name that you need to know. He's going to go top 5, maybe top 2 at next month's Major League Baseball draft. If they throw him a pitch, more than likely he is going to hit it over the wall. Keep an eye on those totals, though, in the first games as they adapt to the big ballpark in downtown Omaha. More on the early line up next.